Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'll be showing you eggplant stew. It's a vegetarian one and also low carb, and it looks a lot like the one on DS9. Okay, for this you'll need one eggplant cut into small cubes, one onion, or I just have a third of a cup of onion, one red pepper. I just use the sweet peppers. You can use a chili pepper if you want. 1/3 cup of celery root, which is this right here, and this is it cut up. And we're gonna just make some chicken stock instead of vegetable stock. It's 1/2 cup of vegetable stock or chicken stock. 1 or 2 tomatoes chopped, some paprika, some soy sauce, and we're gonna thicken it with the cornstarch and water. I got my pan heated with the oil on about medium high, medium high, and it's up to heat. And the first thing we're going to do is saute our onion until it is soft. Okay, it's translucent, so we're going to add eggplant and red pepper and celery root. And also I forgot there's a little bit of garlic, so I'm going to use just garlic powder. I'm going to saute them. Okay, we're sauteing this until it's soft. And you can eat the celery root either raw or cooked, and just treat it like a potato. Okay, I'm going to try some of the celery root. Okay, I just cut off a piece of the celery root. This is what it looks like on the outside, kind of funky. And I just cut it off. And it tastes like when it's raw, anyway. Yeah, it does taste like a celery and a rutabaga a little bit. Yeah, very interesting. Or this is when it's raw. Now it probably tastes like a potato when it's cooked. Okay, we've cooked it until tender, so we're going to add our paprika and our vegetable stock and our tomatoes. And let that cook. Okay, everything's cooked through. I've added at least 1/2 cup of water, so it definitely needed more water. And make sure everything's cooked through so that you can cut it. Especially the celery root, because it's hard. You can probably substitute indica too. And I also have another recipe for the eggplant stew, which I may also try. Okay, I'm going to add a thickening agent. which is about half a cup of cornstarch and half a cup of water mixed together. And I also added a little bit of salt and pepper, and also some soy sauce. I think it's just for color, actually. And it also calls for a small can of tomato paste, but it doesn't really need it. You can use it if you want, but you don't have to. Okay. Now it looks like the one on DS9. Okay, and this will be done when everything's cooked through and it's thickened. And if it gets too thick, you can always add just more water. What it looks like when it's completed. It looks a lot like the one from DS9. Okay, I'm gonna try it. A little bit of everything. Let's see if the celery tastes like potato or celery. It tastes like cooked celery. It tastes just sort of tastes like raw, except for cooked. Actually, very good. I recommend it. And that's all. And bon appetit.